So this is a quick video. This is just a little update on all the things you need to bring to a track. Every track day essentially you can think of. It's in this video. So let's check them out. So this is a YouTube video. All the track day essentials you'll need for your first track day or your second or whatever. This is everything you need from the small stuff to the big stuff. And there's a car festival here this weekend called Driven. So this is everything I think you'll need for that festival. So the first essential you'll need for a track day, if you're really big into like cars, car photography, car spotting, is a camera with a really big zoom lens. For example, this one has like, the zoom lens on this one comes out to like here. You can get stuff from like, half a mile out. So this one's really good for, car spotting and all that, because you can get cars through the fences far away. And you can adjust like the shutter speed so you can get them when they're coming down the speedway pretty fast. So definitely first thing on your list should be a camera. The second thing on this list, which I highly recommend, is this is a personal fan. It gets really hard at track days and there isn't much cover. So you'll need something like this to cool yourself off. Especially if you're in the pits, all the exhaust fumes and like the engine heat will really get to you. So definitely check out like a cheap little fan if you're going to do a track day. Next thing I highly recommend if you're going to do a track day or a race or something is bring 2 permanent markers for autographs, because people always lose one, so or the driver keeps it, or you lose it, whatever. So always bring 2 permanent markers for autographs. You can get them to sign. I recommend like a thick marker, because then they can sign a model car or a shirt, whereas if you get like a small tip one, it won't really be as visible. So that's one thing to bring. Definitely another thing to bring is food options at these racetracks is never really that good, and it's often quite overpriced. So always bring with you like snacks to a racetrack. Like I recommend something like brownies, something that doesn't really go hot or cold, doesn't really go bad. You can just throw it in your bag and it's a nice little treat. You can eat it like, just have them here and there, and it doesn't really make a mess. So I recommend brownies. Of course, more snacks. So some just small simple chocolate bars, and then some beef jerky, great for the racetrack. Just to chew on while you're watching the car speed by. This one's pretty straightforward. You'll want to bring a watch with you, but specifically like a chronograph or something like this, because you can actually time the lap times and you can see like all the different stuff on there. Some of them, some watches you can see temperature and all that, so it's a good idea to bring a watch to a racetrack. This is another pretty good thing you'll need if you're going to go to a racetrack, is just some small, headphones that you can block out the noise with or listen to music if you get bored there. So for sure, just bring a small thing of headphones or earplugs. This one is probably one of the biggest things on the list, is sunglasses. Bring 1 or 2 pairs of sunglasses. If one breaks, gets stepped on or lost or something, like you'll definitely need sunglasses. You can't see anything without them in the racetrack or track day. This one's super obvious, but definitely bring your mobile phone, because you're going to want to make Instagram content, videos, meet up with people, call people at the track, take selfies with the driver, so definitely want to bring a phone. This one's really good too. You want to bring like a small little travel wallet with you to the track. Something that's like a hard shell, waterproof. If you sit on it, if you drop or something, it's not going to get damaged. And you can have everything in there, like your ID for test drives. You can have, food, money, credit, debit, all that stuff. So always make sure to have like a hard shell wallet at a track day. Another thing I recommend for a track day is a really big bottle of, water or soda. So here, this one's a liter, so you can just kind of throw it in your bag and go with it, because it's like always these tracks is super hot, so definitely need this. Something else that not a lot of people think of though when they go for a track day, bring a small little bag like this to keep your change in, for like little vendors where they have all the cheap stuff. But also a lot of these booths give out stickers and stuff from the cars, so if you don't want your stickers to get crumpled or something, just bring a small little Ziploc bag. You can put all the stickers in it together and they won't get lost, wet, or anything. And also just bring like a small clear bag like this. You can put your sunscreen in it or something that you don't want to get wet or dirty, and then it won't like oil up your bag or spill or leave crumbs anywhere. So if you want to bring like snacks or something, put it in a nice clear bag too. And then you can go through the checkpoints and they can see what it is too. Another one that's super obvious though is bring a nice backpack with you, like a good size, because some venues and tracks don't allow like a big bag for camping and all that. So just bring a small one that you don't have to go to your trunk every time to get something. And this one actually I got from my first track day, but it's really nice because it's just a small zipper, and then there's a pocket at the side for like your phone or water or something. It's really good for like going to car shows, because it's kind of designed for that. So just a cheap little black camera bag will do. and don't leave without that. So this is another really important thing for your track day or car show. If you're going to be sitting out in the heat all day on bleachers or in the grass, you're going to cook. So you're going to need to want sunscreen like this, like a big bottle of sunscreen, or if you don't want to do that, just put like a little Ziploc bag and dip some in it, and then you'll have sunscreen for like the whole event, because if you're like me, you'll need the whole bottle. Another super important thing for your track day is you're going to want something like this. A battery pack that can go like all day long, charge, all your devices, and then also a charging cord so you can actually charge. Definitely don't forget your battery pack, because you can charge anything off there, like your camera, cell phone, your laptop, anything. And the last thing in this video that you might want to bring to a little car show or a track day is a little Hot Wheels car to take pictures with. I definitely, every track day I go to, I have to bring, something really cool like this to get the drivers to sign or to take a picture with the real thing. So, that ends this video.